Good morning. Good to see you again. Our next little video here, I want to talk about some numbers, and these are the 24 hours in a day. And to look at these from a slightly different perspective than perhaps we have in the past. But here are the three number ranges. You might want to jot these down, otherwise I'll just repeat them. 6 to 8, 10 to 12, 8 to 4. Now these hours are for this. 6 to 8 are the number of hours of sleep per day that we should be getting, somewhere from 6 to 8. If you're in the 5 range, not healthy. 6 to 8. The number 10 to 12 are the number of hours that we have invested in work. Now, this is Monday through Friday, right? Assuming you work 5 days a week. 10 to 12 hours a day are invested in work. Their travel time to get there, I mean, it could even be longer if you are commuting an hour and a half every day. And the last number is 8 to 4, which are really the residual hours. So depending on 6 to 8, what the number is, and depending on 10 to 12, what the number is, or even greater, the hours left over from 8 down to 4 is the residual time. And what do we do with that residual time? We spend time with our spouses, our children, our friends, our hobbies, and all the other things we need to do, yard work, etc. What's the point? The point is, if we spend 10 to 12 hours of our day invested in our work, I happen to believe, and I can be my own personal testimony on this thing for all the years I've been doing this. We should want to know the people we are communicating with during those 10 to 12 hours. Now, they're not all directly our employees. Some are our peers. Some are our superiors. Some are people outside our immediate work, but in the business environment. But for all that time that we're spending all of these hours with those folks, I believe strongly that it is to our best advantage to know those people as well as possible. They just take up such a significant part of our time. And last but not least, let's look at the 8 to 4 or whatever hours are left over. Our spouse, children, friends, hobbies, yard work, etc. I want to give you this challenge. You want your 10 to 12 to be such that when you go home at night and you walk in the front door of your house and your spouse or significant other comes up to you and says, "How was your day, dear?" that you can give a positive answer so that for the rest of those 8 to 4 hours, you're spending time with your children, your friends, talking about the victories they have as opposed to regurgitating the challenges of the day. Have a good one.